Call. The wise man.
The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording. The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording.